This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The season of Lent begins for Christians with COVID-19 numbers going down, but also with violence overseas. We talk with a local pastor about all of this next. Hello everyone, I'm Ken Karen. I thank you for watching. We do have some local playoff basketball scores for you, but we start with today's in-depth news feature. Here's Lisa Sugard.
For members of the Christian faith, today marks the start of the Lenten season. It is Ash Wednesday. I am pleased to be joined by the Reverend Wayne Loophole, pastor of Christ Lutheran Church in Hazleton. Thank you so much for joining us today, Reverend Loophole. Can you tell us about the significance of this day and the entire Lenten season?
Certainly. It's very nice to be with you also, Lisa. The Ash Wednesday is the beginning of a 40-day season of Lent, which is a season of penitence and preparation. And Ash Wednesday is marked a very solemn day, marked with the imposition of ashes on believers' foreheads and a celebration of Holy Communion. And today at 12:10 p.m., we celebrated that service at Christ Church, and we'll celebrate again at 7 p.m. this evening. The season of Lent is a time for reflection and introspection, but it's also a time of action. We have the disciplines of Lent, 3 disciplines of prayer, fasting, and service. They were inherited from our Jewish forebears, and we use them to try to turn around and turn toward God again. And in our efforts to know Him and to follow more closely.
We are hopefully on the end of the COVID situation, but I know for the past 2 years it's been very difficult for churches, all churches. Are you seeing that people are coming back to church, and especially now with the Lenten season? Do you think that will help them to renew their faith this Lenten season because we are able to be out and about more often?
That's certainly my hope. The return to worship has been slow, but steady. And I hope this Lenten season, added opportunities for worship, will really will provide not just an encouragement to folks, but an enrichment of spiritual moments.
Absolutely. And we have a lot of turmoil going on in our world right now, too. Another reason for people to turn to God. So maybe that also will, have an effect on this as well.
Indeed. The stress and anxiety has been very high, particularly with conditions in the world right now. My hope is that we turn in the hopes of peacemaking and reconciliation, not only with our neighbors, but with our enemies.
That is so true. And many people maybe have not been attending church because of COVID. Some maybe were watching on television, but some maybe didn't go at all. This is like a time now to start fresh, to come back. It's good for people to come back, even though they might feel, well, I haven't been an active member. They should now is a time to restart that, correct?
Oh, we welcome them back with open arms. And the challenge is, of course, that we develop habits. And the habit of not being able or not feeling comfortable going to church needs to be broken again and reestablished with attendance. I think that will benefit folks greatly.
We start the Lenten season now, but then tell us a little bit about how we get from today to Easter Sunday, what that means for all of us who are members of the Christian faith.
It's quite a drama that we follow and are engulfed in. The movement of, as I said, the penitence, the suffering, Lord, and then finally leading to his arrest, his death and burial, and then finally his resurrection on Easter.
Reverend Loophole, I hope that this will be a blessed Easter season for all of us. I hope that a lot of people will decide to return to church, that the churches will be full, all denominations will be full, and that we will all be able to get back to our normal life, and hopefully we can all pray too for peace in this world.
Yes, that's my hope as well, Lisa. Thank you for the good wishes.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Feisner's Ford in Freeland, who is celebrating 75 years in business. Give them a call at 570-636-3920, or you can log on to feisnersford.com.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's our forecast for the National Weather Service. On Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 31 degrees. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 13 degrees. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 33 degrees. Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 21 degrees. Saturday, mostly cloudy with a high near 41 degrees. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 33 degrees. On Sunday, a 70% chance of showers, mainly before 1 p.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 56 degrees. And on Sunday night, a 40% chance of showers after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 48 degrees. Two more local basketball teams will be playing for district championships this weekend. Here's the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. It was Shenandoah Valley and the Killer Threes at Martz Hall on Tuesday. The Blue Devils beat Monoy area in the District 11 AA semifinals, and they hit 10 three-pointers in the first 16 minutes of the game, according to Jacob Arts in the Standard Speaker. Owen Kozar had 23 points for the winners, and Brian Rivera had 14. Shenandoah will play Tri-Valley, who beat Marion in a thriller in the title game on Friday at 8 p.m. at Martz Hall in Pontsville. North Schuylkill lost to Wilson in the District 11 4A semifinals, but they'll face Allentown Central Catholic on Friday in a consolation game for a chance to make the state playoffs. The Marion girls will take on Schuylkill League rival Nativity in the District 11 Single A Championship at Martz Hall on Friday at 6 p.m. The number one seeded Phillies beat Weatherly in the semifinals on Tuesday. Frankie Martinelli led Marion with 29 points, including 6 three-pointers. Coming up, a feature on the State Police's Sunny Day Camp and a story with the Hazleton Area High School cheerleading team. We'll be right back.
SBTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Joan M. Davenport, age 98, of Dorrance Township. Mass will be on Thursday at 10 a.m. at St. Mary's Church in Dorrance Township. Friends will be on Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Heller Funeral Home in Nescapac. Catherine E. Kathy Donati, age 76, of Bethlehem. Graveside service will be held on Friday at 1 p.m. at the Calvary Cemetery. The Kentelme Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Robert H. Fraley, age 85, of Hazel Township. A funeral service will be held on Thursday at 10 a.m. at the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Friends may call on Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the funeral home. Neil A. Rocky Graziano of Harwood, the Joseph B. Conant Funeral Home, went announced the arrangements. Eleanor M. Gundy, age 96, of Sugarloaf Township. Services will be private under the Harmon Funeral Home. Helen T. Kaminsky, age 93, of Hazleton. Mass will be held on Friday at 10 a.m. at St. John's Polish National Church. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. John Ortiz, age 93, of Hazleton. The Harmon Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. And Ethel M. Walton, age 75, of Hazleton. Services will be held at the convenience of the family under the McNulty Funeral Home.
Tonight's obituaries are being brought to you in part by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory, with 2 locations in Rockland and in Drums, 570-384-3312 or 570-788-0977, and go to harmonfuneral.com.